What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Fish and GrubbZ. I've been procrastinating on getting some sunglasses, and a couple days ago I got an email from the people over at Filthy saying that they just developed a new technology for their sunglasses. They had taken a look at my YouTube channel and they wanted to send me a pair so I could talk about them and give them a little review. So today is basically the unboxing. I took them out for 3 or 4 minutes yesterday and took a quick peek at them. They're amazing. We're going to do a little unboxing of these incredible sunglasses. We're going to talk about them. After a few weeks on the ice with these things, we'll do a full review. But we got to give a huge shout out to those folks over at Filthy. Their clothes are dope. These sunglasses are super dope, and I really enjoy what they do over there. They're located down in Massachusetts as well, so they're not far from home, and we love that. Without further ado, so first impressions, we got pretty dope case. A sunglass case is key for someone like me who breaks their stuff all the time. So if you're gonna buy a pair of sunglasses that are up over $100 and it doesn't come with a case, you need to get one. Luckily, they sent me one. I was actually slightly worried about that. So we'll talk there. Well, folks, these things are slick. Super, super, super lightweight. Absolutely incredible. They feel great on my freaking tiny face, and they don't make me look like a bug eye, which is always what I worry about. Most sunglasses poke out to fucking here on me, and it looks stupid because I'm tiny. It stinks. Like those trucker hats that everybody wears that look like wicked cool, that are all hip and have been in style for the past like how many years, yet never been able to wear one because my head's too freaking small. Those like straight brimmed hats that everybody wears and thinks they look cool in, but they look just as dopey as me, but just, I guess, not as dopey, because like for me they're like around my head, and it just looked like a freaking 4-year-old trying to wear his dad's hat. One other quick thing, Nicole went out and got me some really cool mugs for when I do some stuff sitting in the office. This one's so dope with the freaking Star Wars. You guys know how much I love Star Wars. I have more Star Wars stuff back here than I do fishing stuff. Yeah, I'm a total nerd. I digress. Let's get into the specs on these sunglasses. Filthy Anglers has way more than just the Tahoes for the tiny head people like myself. They have quite a few different types of sunglasses, but the main thing, the main reason why they sent me these isn't because of how cool the frames look. It's all about these lenses. Now, the Tahoe frame is inspired by being out on the lake. Quickly, we need to talk about other sunglasses. So on most sunglasses, the anti-glare protection is usually put right on the outside of the lens. That's the big difference here with these EP mirror sunglasses. The protective mirror is actually in the middle of the lens, so it can never get scratched, it can never get damaged. All of everything is located inside the lens. So unless you're like running this damn thing over with your truck, which is probably something I'll end up doing, these lenses are gonna last freaking forever, and that's the point. You want them to keep the glare down. As a fisherman, you want that glare to be down all the time. You don't want them to work well for 1 or 2 seasons. If you're spending $130 on something, the shit should work for years and years, and that's what these were made to do. So it is polarized as well, and that polarization is also in that glare blocking layer in the middle of these lenses. So that is dope. That means these things should last me a long time. Now, most fishermen, I'm sure you guys are crazy just like me. I think I'm a little extra crazy. So putting these things through the test over the next few weeks, next few months, and the next couple of years, we're really going to be able to tell how these things could do, like on like maybe like a 15-year-old who spends most of his time running through the woods. because I'm freaking nuts, and I bang stuff up, I throw it around. I'm hard on my gear, which also really helps me review stuff for you guys in the future, because a lot of my gear now is a few seasons old, and we can really start talking about what happens after time to our stuff. The surface of these lenses are made to repel water, which is awesome because when you're out on the water, you're gonna want them to just kind of like bead off, like almost as if you put like Rain-X on the outside of these lenses. And that's key to being able to just keep fishing through some pretty harsh conditions out there when it's raining out, snowing out. And we're gonna put them to the test again. You know me, I do not fish. When it's my day to go out, I don't care if it's raining, snowing, sleeting. As long as I can either stand on the water or have my boat on the water and it's not in that crazy in-between phase, I'm going out. The frames are nylon and virtually, they say, unbreakable. That's gonna be something that the next few weeks are really going to test these little glasses here, because I got kids, so even when I'm not fishing, they are at risk. This here is a vintage design on the Tahoe frames, and it's also meant for men and women. So for all you Metros out there, I'm just kidding. For all you tiny head people out there, the Tahoes are definitely for you. And for, you know, others out there, all of the other glasses that they have are sick. Like every one of them look dope. So you just need to go on and you need to figure out which one is going to best fit the shape of your face. Or you can just not care and just grab a pair, because they're gonna work very, very well regardless of which frame you have. Shatterproof lenses and these fade-proof mirrors, these things should last us for freaking ever. We will see. We are wicked pumped about these sunglasses. Thank you so much to everyone over at Filthy Anglers and everybody that works with the company and for the company. I'm happy to be a part of it. I'm not sponsored, they did not pay me, they just literally sent me the sunglasses, and I bought myself this freaking dope little hat. This is the hoodie I've had for a long time. I really like their stuff, and that's why I'm doing this video for you guys. If you are thinking about taking a look at these Filthy Angler sunglasses, please check the link in the description. They're super dope. Also, you can save yourself 20% on the sunglasses, which, guys, it's $125 sunglasses. You do the math. That's actually a good chunk of money. And you can save 20% on your entire order and every other order from there on forth if you use the code GrubbZ20. So check it out, GrubbZ20. Go to filthyanglers.com, get a couple things if you'd like, save yourself a couple bucks on me. And thank you everybody over at Filthy Anglers. We love what you do here at the Grub House. I got Nicole a freaking sick hoodie and a little beanie as well, and she is pumped. She has literally been wearing the hoodie for 2 days. She's gross. So without any further ado, folks, I'm gonna get to editing. Please enjoy the day of fishing on extremely sketchy ice. Easily the sketchiest ice I've ever stood on in my life. It was only about 1.5 inches thick, but it was pretty solid when I got there because it had been freezing the night before. By about 10 o'clock, every step that I took cracked, and I was scared shitless. I don't think I've ever been that freaked out near a body of water in my life, because I felt like every step was pretty sketchy. So we packed our stuff up as fast as humanly possible, and we got the hell out of there. We did have to get down to help a buddy buy a new car anyways, but whew, I hope you enjoy. I did get on some perch. It was fun, but holy crap, my adrenaline was through the roof pretty much the entire time, and yeah, we'll see you out there. One more thing, I almost forgot. They sent me this dope sticker that we're gonna go ahead and put up behind us on the chalkboard. Sick. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode, Fishing Grubs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we are out close to home, and we are out on the ice, obviously. We're standing on a body of water. This place freezes up faster than any other place close to my house.
I have some really important stuff to do today. My coworker really needs a new car, and I'm going back to my old job to help him out. Hopefully get him into a car today. So I have to do that leaving here at 10:30 to get there at about 11. I didn't want to travel far away from home because the dealership's kind of in, you know, nowhere land. So if I had went anywhere away from home, it would have been a really long drive to get back to where I'm going later. That being said, when I got here, all the way back at the launch, the ice was about 3 or 4 inches thick. I actually texted Nicole and said, hey, if there's some pretty safe ice, if you want to come out today, you can bring the kids. There's a line back there where I have my first flag, and that's where the drop-off is. This place is a lot deeper than it was last year. We got a lot of water. Where that drop-off is, the ice gets down to about 1.5 to 2 inches. And it's like that the whole way, but it is solid ice. I'm not hearing any cracking. And the whole time I'm out here, it should remain about freezing. So we're not gonna lose any ice. We should be good. But this is the thinnest ice I personally have ever been on. We got a few goals today. The first goal is obviously to catch a freaking fish. Because if we don't catch a fish, we can't even really make a video now, can't we? We can just say, oh, we stood on some sketchy ice and tried to catch fish. And that'll just be dumb. First goal, catch a fish. The next goal is to catch a fish on the rigger that I got from John Perry. So what I've thought in my head, this was a concept I was thinking of last night, is if I get a flag and it's a false flag or, you know, a hit and run, I'm gonna try and take that rigger and put it into that hole, see if I can catch the fish on that. That's really what I want to catch a fish on today more than anything. And then obviously, one of the things I've been really trying to get into this year is jigging. I left my freaking worms in the truck, which is ridiculous, but luckily it's very close. So once I get all the flags in, I'm gonna run back to the truck, grab my wax worms, and we're gonna put the depth finder in and see if we can't jig us up a fish too. Catch a fish, that's goal number 1. Catch one on the rigger, we'll be real pumped, and catch one jigging, and you'll probably hear me scream like a little schoolgirl. We're so pumped to be out on the ice down here in southern New Hampshire. This is definitely the first ice down here in southern New Hampshire. Let's get this. I just want you to see this. Like, I can't even, my hand's like this. That's how thin the ice is. About like that, 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Oh boy, pretty scared. Nobody can fish today. All right, folks, as you can see, my stuff's way out there. I got here this morning super early. This here is the first hole I drilled. And that one's real thick. But I continued to drill holes like every few feet just to make sure. And I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like that line there. You can tell that's where it drops off and gets a little bit deeper, and the ice gets thin immediately after. Only about 1.5 inches to 2 inches thick. But it's holding my tiny ass up. Pays to be a tiny little bitch sometimes. About the bing. This freaking flag go up, folks. Nice. Hey, bro. Hey, hey, hey. You all right? Crikey. And goal number 1. Complete. This little perch. We caught a fish. Awesome. Watch that flag pop up. This might be a good hole to jig. Or set the rigger down in. Awesome. Peace, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, Slimer. Awesome. Yes. Oh, man. First fish, folks. John Perry's little rigger. It's a freaking slime dart, but we will freaking take that, folks. Awesome. Peace, bro. Not pulling this time. Small. Perch. All right. That's 3 fish, folks. 3 fish. Still haven't got one jigging, but something's been messing with me down there for quite a few hits. We finally got it. Hopefully there's a few more down there. Peace. Yes, left this one on the bottom. Got us another perch. Awesome. That is awesome. Oh, we found where the perch are, folks. Definitely found perch. What we want to find is 1 bass. Man, that's awesome. That thing is dead. Probably the biggest perch of the day. Nice. Peace. Yes, got him. Yeah. Yes. Mission accomplished. All 3 tasks. Boom. Look at that. Perched. That's so cool. He's so freaking tiny. Yes. Good thunk. Going a little bit shallower. Would work. Another worm. And I'm hooked. Guys, look at this thing. He's so cool. Peace, bro. All right, we got this little jig here. This is what worked the past couple times we've been out. Hooking it just like that. Dropping her down to the bottom and watching the graph. Well, folks, that about wraps it up for today. We had a great time out here. Pretty slow, but we got on a pack of perch, and we're pretty stoked about that. We had a couple on the tip-ups. We got that pickerel on John Perry's little setup out there, and that was one of the highlights of the day. That and the little tiny perch we jigged up. No bass, We were really hoping for one of those, and I'm pretty sure I missed the one good sized bite of the day. But those kind of things happen when you're out here ice fishing. It's not like you're gonna land every single fish that sets off one of your flags. That's something to think about. But you can't let it get you down either. You just gotta keep grinding. And I wish I could stay out here all day, but gotta meet up with Justin. We gotta get him a new car, and that's super important. So, you know, we're gonna sacrifice some time out on the water to help out a good friend. So instead of my normal 20-25 minute video, this one's probably gonna be like 7 or 8 minutes. You know, we got a few good catches, and hopefully you guys enjoyed yourselves. If you did, do me a giant favor. Please hit that subscribe button. I know I ask that every time, but really we're trying to build something here, and we're getting pretty close to 1,500 subscribers. I'm definitely gonna be doing a little giveaway when we get there. Not sure exactly what yet, but hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned, hit the bell. We got tons of videos coming your way. I'm going out tomorrow. I believe I'm gonna hit up, it's my alarm telling me to get the hell out of here. So I believe I'm gonna hit up a spot that I know has pike. I've never ever caught a pike. I've been to this spot a couple times now, and I've never got pike. I've got a bunch of bass, and that's what we're going for as well. There's smallmouth, there's largemouth, there's pike, there's all sorts of fun fishies in this spot. I bet there's some crappie. I believe there's white perch, so we have the chance to jig in one of them up too. So we're gonna go out there tomorrow. We're gonna set up 4 flags. We're gonna set up 4 flags. We're gonna set up John Perry's little rigger, and we're gonna jig. It's gonna be fun. I know they have way more ice up there where we're going. They even posted there was like 8 inches there on their Facebook group. So pretty pumped about that, to know that we're going to some safe ice. And I have a couple spots in mind. The place is huge, so that's the one thing that kind of stinks, is we're not going to be able to go to all the spots. We really, down the line, we're going to need some transportation on the ice, like a little 4-wheeler. That'd be dope. That way we can hit up some of these bigger spots and not have to walk extremely long distances to get to where we want to be. Jeez, they're just packs of them down there. I'm gonna break this thing down. Probably go get some coffee and go back down to North End Mazda Subaru, see our good friend Dakota, and hopefully get Justin a new car. Thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Fishing GrubbZ. Fish out! Guys, we just finished the outro. Slime dart. It's all right, we'll take them. Final fish. They are really cool looking fish. Jesus, all the ice is cracking now. It is definitely time to get the f*** out of here. Holy shit. I wonder if you guys can see that. It's like cracking where I'm stepping. We're almost to the safest stuff though. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, we're there! Nice! We did it!